Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's remote control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Hey, it's here once again. You're watching my YouTube channel, WEML-TV, Channel 77. It's episode 272, Friday, June 4th, 2021. I'm getting ahead of ourselves here. 10:42 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. You're looking at another episode, and we just finished watching SmackDown 205 Live. I know AEW Dynamite is on right now, but due to me trying to get up early for work tomorrow, I am going to do this video. I'm going to upload it, and then tomorrow I'll watch Dynamite on another video device, something like that. I know some big things are going on AEW Dynamite. I'm not going to get into that, but I will do that on the next episode when I watch AEW Dynamite on another streaming channel. So just be patient with me. I know you want to hear AEW news, but I'm so used to it being on Wednesdays and everything else and in between. So because of the NBA playoffs, so that's why I'm doing this a little differently than usual. I check it out. Roman Reigns heads to the Thunderdome, calls out the Usos. He tells the Usos, hey, get the job done, become tag team champions, do it for the family. And then, so they had the SmackDown Tag Team Championship matchup. It was a great matchup on Raw. Back and forth, Usos did more dominating, but Dominic Mysterio made the pinfall, but Jimmy Uso's shoulder was up, but the referee was not in the position for he could see that. So then Roman Reigns gets upset. He said, get the Usos here. Roman Reigns gets upset, and he complains that, oh, you lost to a child and all that. So, anyways, go and fix this, he says. While that's going on, Kayla Braxton interviewed Seth Rollins about what happens if Cesaro comes. She asked all the questions, but when she says, she mentioned Cesaro, Seth Rollins throws the mic down, walks away, being a disrespectful punk, and Seth Rollins is. I'll tell you one thing, he may be the king of drip, but he's got a drippy personality and drippy attitude towards people right now, in my personal opinion. Then the Street Profits are talking about the tag team title match, and then Chad Gable interrupts them, saying that you guys are losing, I could help you. And they told him, well, buzz off, and something like that. And then Carmella was entering the ring, and then she did a little promo about Liv Morgan, her opponent. And as you know, Liv Morgan is now on her own because of the fact that Ruby Riot's been released from the WWE. So, and then Liv Morgan rebutted back, telling Carmella that she's a 7 out of 10. I'm like, easy. So Carmella went one-on-one with Liv Morgan, and it was a heck of a matchup. And then Carmella finished off Liv Morgan with the coded silence submission hold. Got that on. Liv Morgan tapped, so Carmella does win another matchup. So the Usos went into Pierce and DeVille and said, hey, listen, we got screwed. We got hosed. Referee wasn't looking. And then Adam Pierce goes, okay, we'll take it under in consideration. And then Pierce and then the Mysterios were about to leave the arena after commercial break, and Pierce and DeVille went down. You're gonna defend the tag team titles against the Usos. And then both of them were like, okay, no problem. Very respectful. Fighting champions, that's fine. So, and Rey Mysterio's like, you sure about this? Dominic says, yeah. So, because of the referee's mistake. Then Bianca Belair cut a promo, and she decided to challenge Bayley to a matchup at Hell in a Cell, possibly for the women's championship. Bayley appeared via satellite and said, yeah, I'll accept. And then it proceeded with her laughing, and then it turned the Thunderdome into a lot of Baileys laughing at her. And I think Bianca Belair, she's trying to get in Bianca Belair, and Bayley's done a decent job of that. Then, so the Street Profits once again were talking, and Otis interrupts them again and said, hey, you shouldn't be talking about Chad like that. And they told him to buzz off, and then Otis rams Dawkins into a crate and busts him up pretty good. So, anyways, and next week, found out that matchup, the Alpha Academy versus the Street Profits, are going to happen. And then when King Corbin entered the ring, another matchup against Shinsuke Nakamura. It's been quite the rivalry. And Rick Boogs once again introduces Shinsuke Nakamura, and just seeing Pat McAfee go completely nuts on his entrance alone, and with Rick Boogs doing the, doing that guitar shredding, and like I said, McAfee going nuts. It's just a sweet sight to behold, man. Let me tell you, it's something else. So it's so it's something else. Pat McAfee going nuts, and Michael Cole's like, you stand on top of the table like a fool. Oh man, only Pat McAfee. McAfee's a nutcase, let me tell you. And I'm sure Adam Cole's going, oh great, here goes McAfee again, being an idiot like usual. Pat McAfee, the idiot. If SmackDown had a village idiot, it's Pat McAfee. But no, he's a fun idiot, that's for sure. I gotta like him though. He's really fun. He's very enthusiastic, and he's into this. That's one thing about So anyways, it was something to see. Definitely. So just Pat McAfee just and it will be something else. Let's see what else has been happening. What else has been going on? Let's see. We'll continue on now. Kevin Owens is about to head to the ring to challenge Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental title. But here's what happened. Commander Aziz, who was barred from ringside in this matchup, blindsided Kevin Owens, which was, I think, you have got a plan B. Have your guy blindside, blindside of your challenger. And during the matchup, he couldn't get out of the box, and it was something to in the end, Kevin Owens tried to fight back, but unfortunately, Apollo Crews did walk out. Still your WWE Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. And then while him and Aziz were celebrating, Sami Zayn headed to the ring and attacked Kevin Owens, which is a shameful thing. And so once again. So anyway, so I kind of feel bad for kind of feel bad for Kevin Owens. So I don't think that feud between Owens and Zayn is going to go away anywhere soon. Now everyone knows what of Big E. Well, Big E was supposed to feud with Aleister Black, but now Aleister Black is gone from the company. He's been released, and they were supposed to bring Zelina Vega back now. To accompany Aleister Black to start this new crew, but it ain't gonna happen. Now, will Zelina Vega decide? She opt to go to NXT instead, and not only wrestle there, but also manage? Like I said, go back to Legado del Fantasma and go back to NXT, and possibly get to wrestling or go back to managing, and is Legado del Fantasma on her list to manage? Who knows for sure with Zelina Vega what runs for her mind. It makes, WWE's really screwed up at this point. It makes no sense. You bring back Aleister Black's wife, but then all of a sudden you release Aleister Black, and I don't know what WWE's thinking. WWE's not thinking straight, and Vince McMahon's gone crazy. He wants to sell the company, and NBC rumor has it they want to buy the company. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. I mean, Triple H, Stephanie, and Shane should be running things, and I can understand that with the pandemic and really costing WWE a lot of money. I think the pandemic, a lot of people fear that the pandemic will affect the WWE down the road, and it has, in a way. So really sorry. So anyways, Street Profits again. We're talking about Chad Gable and Otis, and they were really upset at the Alpha Academy, and that's when the matches happened. Then the title rematch happened between Mysterios and Usos, and the Usos were about to lose the match again, but Roman Reigns got involved. Superman punched Dominic Mysterio and got the Usos disqualified. Roman Reigns has got a brain of size of a kumquat. Let me tell you something right now. Here's the weird part. You want the Usos to win the match. Now, who knows if Jimmy Uso would have kicked out of the frog splash put on by Dominic Mysterio. Roman Reigns gets involved, got his cousins disqualified. I mean, Roman Reigns his emotions overriding his logic. Logic, if Jimmy Uso kicks out, the match continues on. You want the Usos to win the titles, yet you Superman punch Dominic Mysterio in front of the referee, causing your cousins the match, got no disqualified. It's your fault, Roman Reigns. You are the idiot that got your cousins disqualified. If your cousins weren't disqualified, they would have been tag team champions. You guys would have run roughshod over SmackDown. But no, Roman Reigns, I'm the high chief. I'm the head of the table. You're a dumb chief because you decided to cause your cousins the tag belts. You want them to get the job done, but yet you screw it up. I mean, come on. Oh, we're about to lose the matchup. We'll never know they were about to lose the stinking matchup. Roman Reigns does not have a brain in the world. He's stupid that way. He is so stupid. I mean, mind readers charge him half price. My gosh, Roman Reigns, dude, you cost your cousins the belts. You want them to win the titles. You want them to get the job done, yet you want to interfere and get your team disqualified. What a moron you are. Roman Reigns, somebody give him a gift slap or something like that. Seriously, I'm just like, oh my God. I don't know what he's thinking half the time. And it's like, oh, logic. You dummy. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that's what, and then he goes on and attacks the Mysterios. So you get upset with your cousins. They were about to win the matchup. You jump in. You jump in during the match and get your cousins disqualified, you moron. Oh my gosh. Fix it. Yeah, you tried to fix it, but then you screw it up for them again. Roman Reigns is an idiot. He should not be wearing the Universal title right now. He's an idiot. He should not be wearing the Universal title. He doesn't want to think of logic. Logic says if you want your cousins to get the job done, stay out of the matchup and let them try to get the job done. If they kick out, let's say, okay, if they kick out a frog splash, they can do it. My goodness, I really don't know what Roman Reigns is thinking. Roman Reigns does not have a brain in the world. All right, his brain went out to lunch when he attacked the Mysterios. I'm sorry, and that's how they ended it. Mysterios went and retained the titles by disqualification. Roman Reigns is a moron, man. He is a moron. Oh, I can't take that. It's like, what? You want to get the job done, and yet you get your cousins disqualified. That ain't going to help him get the job done, moron. Let's go to 205 Live before I complain more about Roman Reigns, man. You should respect the guy. I mean, what's happened to him, man? I think Paul Heyman has really, really warped his brain, in my opinion. Heyman the Walrus warped his brain. Sheepus. Ari Sterling went one-on-one with one half of the Bollywood boy, Sunil Singh. And it was a great matchup, but then Sunil and Samir tried to do the old Bella twin switch, but the referee caught on to that. But then again, they go on plan B, try to clip him at the knees from behind. and distract the referee and Ari Sterling. But in the end, Sterling hit Sunil with this unique finishing. It was almost like an inverted STO or something like that. It was a little crazy move. I don't know what he calls it, but he ends up picking up the victory over Sunil Singh. And then he did a recap of the Cruiserweight Championship between Kushida and Carmelo Hayes, formerly known as Christian Casanova. And then they went to Aria Daivari, went one-on-one with August Gray. This matchup would have gone either way. But in the end, August Gray did pick up the victory. So that is your 205 Live SmackDown report. Event Center for June the 4th, 2021. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm going to upload this, and then I'm going to get myself some sleep. I got work tomorrow, which kind of sucks. But I will be watching AEW Dynamite. I will give you a report on that tomorrow after I get out of work and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens, okay? A lot of things happening. June's beginning. It's going to be awesome. The Red Sox did pick up a victory over the Yankees, 5-2. Loving it right now. So let's rock and roll with this, okay? Episode 272 has been complete. Or is it? Yeah, 272? Yep. Episode 272 has been complete. And I'm Eric Lima. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. Until next time, bless out.